AI reimagines the secret wonders of Jannah. Welcome to a fascinating exploration of Jannah, the Islamic concept of paradise, as we delve into its breathtaking descriptions found in the Quran. Jannah is depicted as a place of unimaginable beauty, filled with lush gardens, flowing rivers, and eternal bliss. The Quran describes it as a reward for the righteous, a realm where peace and joy reign supreme. Each verse paints a vivid picture of what awaits believers, emphasizing the significance of faith and good deeds in this life. It is a paradise beyond imagination. Jannah is where beauty never fades. It's a realm of peace and joy. This paradise is not just a physical place, it's a state of spiritual fulfillment. The Quran's descriptions of Jannah are vivid. They offer a glimpse into the rewards that await the righteous. Imagine gardens beneath which rivers flow, picture trees laden with delicious fruits. Jannah is a place of unimaginable abundance. It's where every desire is fulfilled. The Quran emphasizes the eternal nature of Jannah. This paradise is a gift that never ends. It's a promise of everlasting joy and contentment. The descriptions of Jannah are not meant to be taken literally. They are symbolic representations of spiritual rewards. Jannah is a reminder of the ultimate goal of human existence. It's a place of closeness to God. It's a state of perfect peace and harmony. The Quran's depiction of Jannah serves a powerful purpose. It inspires believers to live a life of righteousness. The promise of paradise is a source of hope. It motivates Muslims to strive for goodness in all aspects of their lives. The Quran's description of Jannah is a masterpiece of imagery. It speaks to the deepest longings of the human heart. It's a reminder of the beauty and bliss that await those who live a life pleasing to God. The Quran is filled with verses describing the wonders of Jannah. These verses paint a vivid picture of paradise. They use metaphors and similes to convey the beauty and grandeur of this realm. One verse describes Jannah as gardens of perpetual bliss. In these gardens, rivers flow with water, milk, honey, and wine. The imagery is both beautiful and evocative. It speaks to the senses and stirs the imagination. Another verse speaks of the companions of Jannah. These companions are described as those who are brought near to God. They are the righteous souls who have earned their place in paradise. The Quran emphasizes the joy of companionship in Jannah. It's a place where believers will be reunited with their loved ones. The Quran also describes the dwellings of Jannah. Believers will reside in lofty mansions. These mansions are adorned with gold and precious stones. The imagery of luxury and splendor is meant to convey the magnificence of paradise. It's a place where every comfort is provided for. The Quranic descriptions of Jannah are rich in detail. They offer a glimpse into the rewards that await the faithful. These verses serve as a source of inspiration and motivation for Muslims. They remind us of the importance of living a life of righteousness. The concept of Jannah plays a central role in Islamic belief. It is a powerful motivator for righteous living. The promise of paradise inspires Muslims to strive for goodness in all aspects of their lives. The belief in Jannah gives Muslims hope. It reminds them that this life is not the end. There is an afterlife, and it is a place of eternal reward or punishment. This belief gives meaning and purpose to life. It helps Muslims to endure hardships and to persevere in the face of adversity. The Quran emphasizes that Jannah is not earned through wishful thinking. It is earned through faith and good deeds. Muslims are encouraged to live a life of compassion, generosity, and justice. They are taught to be kind to their neighbors, to help those in need, and to stand up for what is right. The pursuit of Jannah is not a selfish pursuit. It's about becoming the best version of oneself. It's about making a positive contribution to the world. Muslims believe that by striving for paradise, they are also making the world a better place. The concept of Jannah is not just an abstract theological idea. It is a living reality that shapes the lives of millions of Muslims around the world. It is a source of hope, inspiration, and motivation. Imagine using artificial intelligence to bring the Quran's descriptions of Jannah to life. This is now becoming a reality. AI art generators are being used to create stunning visual representations of paradise. These AI-generated images are not meant to be literal depictions of Jannah. They are artistic interpretations. They aim to capture the beauty, wonder, and serenity of paradise. The creative process begins with feeding the AI system with Quranic verses about Jannah. The AI then analyzes these verses. It identifies key themes and motifs. Using this information, the AI generates images that reflect the spirit of the Quran's descriptions. The results are often breathtaking. AI-generated images of Jannah depict lush gardens, flowing rivers, and magnificent palaces. They use vibrant colors and intricate details to create a sense of awe and wonder. AI art is helping to make the concept of Jannah more accessible to a wider audience. It is also inspiring new interpretations of this ancient belief. The gardens of Jannah are not just about physical beauty. They also symbolize spiritual growth. Each garden represents a different virtue. The fruits of each garden represent the rewards of cultivating that virtue. For example, one garden might represent the virtue of patience. The fruits of this garden would be especially sweet and delicious. They would symbolize the rewards of enduring hardship with grace and fortitude. Another garden might represent the virtue of generosity. The fruits of this garden would be plentiful and overflowing. They would symbolize the abundance that comes from giving freely to others. The gardens of Jannah teach us that spiritual growth is an ongoing process. It requires effort and dedication, but the rewards are well worth the effort. The gardens of Jannah remind us that paradise is not just a place, it's a state of being. It's a state of spiritual perfection that we can strive for in this life. Section 6, the River of Life. The Quran describes rivers flowing through Jannah. These rivers are not just sources of water, they are also sources of life and sustenance. One river flows with water that is whiter than milk and sweeter than honey. This river represents the purity and sweetness of Jannah. It symbolizes the spiritual nourishment that believers will receive in paradise. Another river flows with wine that does not intoxicate. This river represents the joy and celebration that awaits the faithful in Jannah. It symbolizes the freedom from worry and pain that comes with spiritual fulfillment. The rivers of Jannah teach us that true sustenance comes from God. They remind us that our spiritual needs are just as important as our physical needs. The rivers of Jannah are a symbol of God's mercy and generosity. They remind us that He provides for all of our needs, both physical and spiritual. Section 7. Companionship and Contentment. Jannah is not a solitary paradise. It is a place of companionship and community. Believers will be reunited with their loved ones. They will also enjoy the company of other righteous souls. The Quran describes the companions of Jannah as those whose hearts are pure. These are people who have lived lives of compassion, kindness, and love. The company of these righteous souls will be a source of great joy and comfort in Jannah. The Quran also emphasizes the importance of contentment in Jannah. Believers will be free from envy, jealousy, and greed. They will be content with what God has given them. This contentment will stem from their closeness to God. They will be in a state of perfect peace and tranquility. Their hearts will be filled with gratitude and love. The companionship and contentment of Jannah teach us about the importance of relationships and spiritual fulfillment. They remind us that true happiness comes from connecting with God and with others. Section 8. Jannah, a shared vision. The concept of paradise is not unique to Islam. Many religions and cultures have their own beliefs about an afterlife of bliss. While the details may differ, there are often striking similarities. For example, many traditions describe paradise as a garden. This garden is a place of beauty, peace, and abundance. It is often associated with themes of rebirth, renewal, and spiritual growth. The concept of a river of life is also common to many traditions. This river represents the source of all life and sustenance. It is often associated with themes of purity, cleansing, and spiritual awakening. These shared beliefs suggest that the human heart longs for a place of peace, joy, and fulfillment. They remind us that we are all connected by our shared humanity. Exploring the similarities and differences between different concepts of paradise can help us to deepen our understanding of our own beliefs. It can also foster greater interfaith dialogue and understanding. Section 9. Towards Eternal Bliss. The Quran's descriptions of Jannah offer a glimpse into the unimaginable beauty and bliss that await the faithful. They remind us that this life is but a temporary journey. Our ultimate destination is the hereafter. The concept of Jannah is not just a passive belief, it is a call to action. It inspires Muslims to live lives of meaning and purpose. It motivates them to strive for goodness in all aspects of their lives. The path to Jannah is not always easy. It requires effort, patience, and perseverance. But the rewards are well worth the effort. Jannah is not just a distant dream, it's a reality that we can create in our own hearts and minds. By cultivating virtues such as compassion, generosity, and gratitude, we can experience a taste of paradise in this life. Let us strive to live lives worthy of Jannah. Let us be a source of peace, love, and compassion in the world, and let us never lose sight of the eternal bliss that awaits us.